Hey everybody, I'm Scott. This is a herd of hot rods, and you are watching Scott Rod's Garage. First things first, I haven't put a video on in a little while. I apologize for that. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life. Shop's been extremely busy. I'm trying to run a business as well as doing the YouTube and the hot rod stuff. I do it as a business and I do it for myself. So very busy, a lot of things going on in my life. I just wanted to take a minute, and I just wanted to let you know a very, very close friend of mine passed away recently, and that kind of put me in a little depression for a while. So great friend, probably one of the smartest men I've ever met. He was just, salt of the earth, a wonderful man. And his name was Bob Currier, and he was affectionately known as Lucky. I gave him that name about 25 years ago when he had, within a month's time, dropped a 30-ton, a 30-ton scale on his thumb and lost his thumb. And then a month later, he rode his snowmobile off the side of a mountain, and survived them both. So from that point on, he became Lucky to me. He will always be known as Lucky to me. Lucky, I miss you. I love you. Wish you were here. Back to the hot rods. So let's see what we got today. It's a beautiful day here in Mass, Wednesday. This is Randy. As you know, Randy is our shop truck, which hopefully I'm going to have a distributor for it tomorrow or Friday. So we've been waiting on an electronic ignition distributor and wires for it. We're going to get Randy up and running again. And there's a guy coming down with airbrushes. He's going to put our Scott Rod's logo on the doors. Then we're going to clear coat it. And then hopefully we can start using it. So let's go to this guy right here. So this is a Customer's 71 Torino GT. Awesome car. Love the body style. This is my favorite Torino of all the models. The fastback Torino. This car is super cool. It's got a 351 Cleveland in it with a 4-speed. I ran the numbers on everything for the gentleman that bought it. He bought this a year ago, and he hadn't driven it until we got the car and put a clutch in it. So he got to drive it for the first time last week. So he's brought it back because he's having some carburetor issues. I think there was some old gas in the tank that went through the carburetor and messed up a brand new carburetor. So we're going to see if we can rectify that for him. He took it. He said he was going to run a tank or two of gas through it and see if that helped. But it's just not helping. And he brought it back, so we're going to take care of that for him. Hopefully get him on the road because he wants to go to the beach this weekend. And come hell or high water, I'm going to get this guy to the beach. So in this car. So that's what that is. This is our customer Tom's GMC 48 GMC pickup. You've seen this in previous videos. We did a bunch of work to this. We had this kicked around for a while. It's back for the speedometer. The speedometer doesn't work. It's one of the things that we hadn't accomplished the first trip around. We knocked off a list of a bunch of stuff that had to get done. There's a couple things left. Overall, phenomenal truck. Really good driver, good ride, excellent truck. It's in excellent shape, top and bottom. Super nice truck. This, you all know, this is Freddie, our Falcon, and Lynn pointed out to me, oh, by the way, we are on air, and lovely Lynn, as usual, is on the camera. Just wanted to throw that out there. Thanks for doing this, babe. Love you.
Love you.
This is Freddie, our Falcon. This will be for sale. We're hoping to finish this up in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I am right now currently reupholstering the front seats. We're waiting for the body shop to open up because we have Maxine in there. And this video, other than this, is going to be all about Mad Maxine. So we've been working on Maxine. We've been kind of bopping around doing this and doing that. We got a little bit sidetracked, but I'm back on track with Maxine. Maxine's in the body shop. We finally got the whole engine bay area. We got that all cleaned up, primed and painted, and that's looking great. We painted the frame, and now onto the clear coat, and then off to the upholstery shop for the finished upholstery. This is a Customer 78 Cadillac Eldorado, Southern car. Really cool car, runs really well. It's in very good condition. Edition. It's here for a bunch of minor stuff, you know, just the usual front end stuff, tires, stuff like that. And then that's back to the customer. This came in. This is a 67 Buick Skylark. This also runs and drives extremely well for the year of the car, and the amount of stuff that, you know, hasn't been done to it over the years. It is here to be checked over, and I have done that. Did that this morning, and we are probably going to have to re-ring the motor on this. It runs beautiful, but it puffs, so needs a ring job. We're talking with the customer, see if it's in his budget to get that done now, or if it's going to be put off for a little while. We'll see. Haven't talked to him yet. We're going to get to that later. This is Bill's 67 Mustang convertible. He also just purchased this and handed it over to us to go through it, and that is what we've done. And I've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. I have a couple minor things left to do to it, and I'm hoping to get this thing back to him on Friday. So actually, it will be back to him on Friday. So Bill, get ready to go cruising, because this car's going to be ready for you. Then we have Lynn's 53 Ford F100 Jade. We've been working on this for about a year now. It gets better every month. We do a little bit here, we do a little bit there. It's become very drivable. Next on my list, we just put a electronic ignition distributor in this one and another set of wires. She's running really well. Very happy with the way she's running and driving right now. So that's probably all we're going to do with it as far as mechanical stuff until the fall, when we decide to put her away for the winter, and then it's getting all new suspension. So it's going to get rack and pinion steering. It's going to get a whole front clip from a State Police Cruiser Crown Vic. This thing's going to drive like a car. It's going to be nice. Then after that, it's going to be on to some issues with panel alignment. We got some issues with the bottoms of the doors. The doors have been worked. It's not the greatest work in the world. I thought it over, and I decided that I'm just going to swap out the doors. I'm going to put 2 brand new door shells on it. You know, hours of time, hours of labor versus the cost of the door shells, it's a no-brainer. 2 new door shells, we'll paint them up to match the rest of the truck, and get that done. But over the winter, I think we're going to redo the wood in the bed. We're going to do that over and get the suspension in it, and then probably little by little over next summer we'll cobble together. I got to get find out what the issue is with the hood. The hood is not sprung, but it doesn't seem to want to close very well. I got new hinges on it. It's got some funky bolts that are supposed to hold it in with shoulders on it. I'm going to order those up and put those in and see how it works. We'll go from there, and then on to the doors. This is my son Brian's 65 Belvedere. He has had this car since he was 13 years old. This has got a brand new motor in it. Car runs very well. It is actually way overdue for paint now. We've been talking about painting, and I was hoping to get it painted over the summer. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Summer's kind of getting away from me now. So it's been very busy here. So we're gonna poke around with this, probably get it painted over the winter. We'll see. If it doesn't get put away before we get to it, we'll see. But anyways, and we're back. So this is Maxine, and it may not look like it, but the engine barn in this car was a lot of work to get prepped and painted. I'm talking months and months worth of work. We had some little bit of rust issues on the inside of where the heater box goes. We wanted to take care of. We got that all taken care of. That was about the only place that I've ever seen any rust in this car. Everywhere else, absolutely perfect. As you can see, we 415'd the chassis, so it's literally going to look like brand new. Well, it does look like brand new, and we're going to put new shocks on her and go right through the front suspension, neoprene bushings, the works. Next step for this is going to be painting up the heater box so we can get that mounted back in place. We're going to paint the underside of the hood to look just like this. So on the outside, all patina, clear coated over, and then You open the doors, new interior, all the jams are nice and painted. You open the hood, you open the trunk, all brand new, everything brand new. So it's gonna look like it's been sitting for 62 years, baking in the Arizona sun, which it has. And then, you know, everything mechanical, new. So this is where we're at with this. Now let's take a walk over to the hot rod shop and check out Maxine's motor. Okay, so now here is our 413 Maxine's power plant. I'm about to put all new freeze plugs in, and then I want to show you something really cool. Let me just get this. So this is Freddie the Falcon's passenger seat. I'll show you that real quick while I get it out of the way. I'm reupholstering that right now. So I just got to finish up with that and then put this seat back together again. Let me get this out of the way for the moment. Come take a look at this. So I bought this kit. I bought this kit with all the engine bolts, all brand new for Maxine. So now everything's marked as what it goes to, which is really nice. So we have all the pieces. Everything's been cleaned, prepped, blasted, primed, what have you. I know you see valve covers are red oxide, the oil pan and the timing cover are gray primer, only because I ran out of red oxide. Nobody had any anywhere. So what I'll probably do once I get this whole thing reassembled is dust the whole thing again, the entire thing with the gray, just that way, so once we spray the red on there, that we don't have any variation in colors, you know, because this is darker than the gray. You know, this might come out, the final color might be a little bit darker than this. How much you're going to see of it once it's mounted in, who knows. But I mean, the point is I want it to be uniform, so we'll probably dust this whole thing gray, and then we'll put the finish red on there, which is going to match the interior. So we're gonna start working on this right now. We're gonna start putting this all together. I'm gonna film everything, this thing going together. I got a cool red anodized fuel pump block-off plate for it, because we're running an electric fuel pump for it. Electronic ignition, brand new Edelbrock carburetor for it. So this thing's gonna be a nice ride. So we're gonna get to work on this right now. Stick with us. Hey everybody, taking a short break from this video because Milltown just happened to come up on our radar. So here we are at Milltown again. We brought Jade again. She ran great the whole way here. Getting better and better every year. Can't wait to get the suspension in it so she steers good and rides good. We'll get to that this winter. Check out the rides. Good turnout, beautiful day. The best of both worlds right there. I have a Super Woody for cab overs. I am gonna make a car hauler out of a cab over as soon as I can find one that's reasonable enough price to get. And I'll probably put it on a maybe an F350 frame or something to that effect. You know, diesel motor. So check it out. Love that. Chevy cab over. Just, I don't know. Just love them things. Right next to another old Chevy. Old Dodge Power Wagon. All right. Everybody's dressed the part today. Beautiful day here in Worcester, Mass. Well, Sturbridge, Mass. Is that aluminum step van that I videoed last year. I love that thing, so cool. Also that Ford half van, half pickup truck. Love it, love it. Look at the cars, look at the people. All right, we're going to stop for a minute here. All the cool rides. Oh, we got to take a quick stop and show you this. Mid-engine Ford car hauler. Check this thing out. Complete with a hot rod. Check it out. So cool. So cool.
You want the car now?
How you doing? Hey, love your tattoos, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful work.
Thank you. It was quite the journey.
Oh, I can imagine. I know. That one took 33 hours, so I can imagine how many hours you got into yours. Check it out.
That's cool.
And there is lovely Lynn in the background. Another rat rod. Love the rat rods. Love the originality. People got so much going on in their brains to do this stuff. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is art to me. We got a flake. Here's a nice combination of patina, paint, and flake, all in one. Great job. Little Cobra Jet style scoop. T-Bird just like ours. Only ours is a rag top. If anybody out there is looking for a project car, that car is for sale. Very reasonable. It's got a locked up 390 in it, but I got a 400 big block that'll go right in it. Runner, good motor. I actually bought it for it. I just haven't gotten around to putting it in yet. Maybe I'll get it in, maybe I won't. But first come, first serve. If you want it, contact us. Either through Scott Rods or Scott and Sons. Beautiful little Chevy 2 wagon.
Ooh, there's people all over.
Yeah. There's Jade in the foreground. People all around it. That's great. Hopefully they're liking what they're seeing. That plate says it all right there. Look at the orange in that. The flake that's in that is incredible.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's go take a closer look at it. It's a
Coppery color.
it's a house of color. That's a candy color.
I like that orange as it is.
Yep, that bright orange. Pretty. As you know, we've been into orange lately. This is really beautiful. Love the flake in it. Absolutely well done. My hat is off to whoever painted this. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Love it. We were actually behind this car on the way here. Very pretty.
Pretty basic.
Look, can we get a little pumpkin head? So cool. Awesome. Awesome. Check out the rides. Very cool. All right, check this out. This thing is so cool.
Did a patch panel with like full license plate.
Look at the inside of this thing. I could live in here. Eventually, I will be living in the camper.
It sounded, yeah, it is pretty old to me. Yeah, it's 68, right? That's like 80s, 70s.
Very, 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 very cool. Love it. Awesome.
I kind of like the Corvette.
Yeah. Libby's dad's is cool.
Yeah.
The Gasser.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, his car's cool. Yeah, so it's got the roll bar in it on top.
Look at that. It's giving me ideas. Oh, watch the cars go by. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Did you take any things? All right. 52, 53 Chevy. I like those. It's a business coupe, that one there. Oh, 55 Chev. Look at that camper. Is that thing slammed? So original. Love it. It is absolutely astonishing. What great work. And we're back. Back on Maxine's motor. All right. So come on over here. I'm going to show you a couple things we've been doing. Maxine going right. So I had to put the crankshaft seal in and glue on the gasket for that. We glued the gasket for the oil pan on because those are the next two things I'm going to put on right after I put these three freeze plugs in. So what I'm going to do is I am going to run a little bit of clear silicone for good measure. Down. Light it up. No. Okay. Oh. Just like more. All right, you got it. You'll shoot with that. So you're not tightening that. Yeah, enough. Yeah, that's. Okay, so. Yeah, that's right. That's better. There's more like it. There's more like it. There's plenty. Okay. No. Okay. Like that's all the way down. And up. So. Get down. Or down. First, we're going to do this. And we got both. You time cover on. We're going to put the on. Okay, so it's around. All right. This guy here. The yellow face. Here we go. That was right. Let's also find a way. The crank went out. Oops. Keep that. And now, this guy back. That one's up. Now, let's come on over this way. And that's our oil slinger. And then let's set this just like so. Just like so. And now, I'm going to go to I'll get this out of the way. I'll just lay this right here for the moment. What we got. Now I have to find timing cover. So here's our nut and bolt kit that I bought. Everything's marked out nice, as you can see. So I can put all that stuff in. First I need some skizzes. Cut this guy open. Keep those separate from the actual bolts. All the washers out. You know, to me that doesn't seem like enough bolts. What do you think? Must be a second kit in here, because that ain't enough bolts. All right, some washers on there. problems right off the bat here. I think I'm gonna need. There we go. All right. Now, so the 4 bottom bolts are bigger. So here we have the engine all put back together again. Everything's taped up that needs to be taped up. So we're all ready to paint this guy, except for, I know I ordered it, there's an external oil pump that goes right here, and that's cast iron also. So I just got to bolt that on, and then we're ready to prime and paint this whole engine. So that's where we are with that. Okay, and we're back. Today is the day, D-Day. Maxine is on her way finally to the upholstery shop. We're waiting on the tow truck to bring her right now. Come on over here. We're just going to show you some of the stuff we got going on. So we put all the trim that's going in it when the interior is done. All the red, all up around the rear glass, everything, that was all chrome, but it was all beat up pretty bad. So that is going to get painted, or is painted, except it looks like that top piece, we must have missed that because it's all stuff peeling off. What's going on with that? We didn't paint that piece, so I'm going to have to pull that back up. We'll paint that. But there's the upper parts of the dash. We're putting a new dash in it, so I'm not dealing with the dash until the car comes back from upholstery. New headliner, carpet, the seats are all done. Everything, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. These are the kick panels for the 2 sides and the front, and the pieces that go right here, all trim here, like so, and then we got the sill plates are all in the trunk after everything's said and done. So that's pretty much it. And then we'll take one last look at under the hood. Hood's all done. Under the hood. The hood we're going to leave off it too. It's going to be inside in the upholstery shop. So everything's clean and painted under here. Frame's done. Once we get it back, we're going to put the heater box in. That's all getting painted while this is out. And then we're going to start assembly. The motor will be painted. We'll do a video on that while we're waiting for this to come back. And then we'll do a video once we get it back with the interior all in it. As soon as the interior comes back, we're going to have the new dash painted to match the rest of the interior, and then we're going to install that. And the reason why the glass is out is because you need the glass out to actually get the 4 or 5 bolts that hold the upper part of the dash in. So I have a brand new glass for this thing, so that's going in as soon as the dash gets in. Brand new windshield in it, and yeah, final assembly. So she's going to come together. Hopefully it won't be at the upholstery shop too long. I'd like to get this thing back together and running driving within the next couple months. So stay in touch. Keep watching. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing. Thanks to all the new subscribers, by the way. And hope you stick with us. See you in the next video. And don't forget, it ain't a hot rod till it's a Scott rod.